What is up, everyone? I'm finally back doing some more commentaries. It's been a while, but I decided to take the plunge, and if you look in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see I'm playing on Xbox at the moment. And it's not really for any reason in particular. I had Modern Warfare 2 on both systems. I just was playing on PS3 for the longest time because I didn't want to shell out the money to have it on both systems, but seeing as how PSN is still down and the new maps just came out, I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up and see if I could get in with some of my old friends on Xbox, which haven't been able to find anybody I know online here recently, but maybe that'll change. And if anybody out there wants to play on Xbox, feel free to add me. Username's the same as always, so except it has a space instead of an underline, because they let you do that on Xbox. And I don't know if they fixed the sounds recently or what, but for some reason sound whoring is working great. I was able to hear people coming up on me a bunch of times in this game, and it paid off pretty well as I finally pick up a good weapon here, because I just started and haven't unlocked anything. I don't think I'm going to prestige on Xbox. It just seems like a waste of time having to earn all the weapons over again. But I just got the new content downloaded this morning. It took forever to download, and this is my first game on it. This is the only map I've ever played out of the new map set, or map pack, on Stockpile. And man, this map is just a corner camper's wet dream. I have never seen anything like this. If you put on Ghost and set in one spot here, you'd just be pretty much invincible if you had some claymores. I don't even know where to start on talking about it. If it was any campier, it would be a Connect-only game where you have to put on fishnet tights and dance the time warp in front of the TV. That's how campy this map is. It's like John Waters designed this map. If anybody doesn't get the jokes from foreign countries or too young to get the joke, it's Rocky Horror Picture Show, and John Waters is a famous director who does other really campy movies too. We're talking movies like with drag queens eating shit, actually eating dog shit, and things like that. So I think that was Pink Flamingos that happened in. It's worth checking out just for how fucked up that movie is. I don't know that I've ever made it through the entire movie, but it's pretty hilarious. I just never had the time to sit down and watch it all the way through. It's not because it grossed me out too much or anything, but it is pretty surreal at times. But anyway, now that I got the Xbox version of this, I'm hopefully going to be putting out a lot more. I might do a zombie live commentary here within the next couple days, just because I really, really suck at zombies, and I think that would be pretty funny for everyone to see. If anybody out there likes zombies and knows how to play zombies, I would love for somebody to teach me how, because I just can't do it at all. For some reason, I always end up dying like in the 5th round when I go solo, or who knows when. I had a really good game with a bunch of random people earlier today, but it didn't really end up being too much because I got a phone call in the middle of it. I thought we were headed somewhere, but I ended up dying and letting everybody down. But that was the best I'd ever done in any zombies map, so I'd be willing to try more. I'm kind of enjoying playing on the Xbox here. Actually, I've noticed a few things that seem to be different. I don't know if the sound thing is something that's different on the Xbox, if it has better sound than the PS3, so that I can sound horror or not. But I know on the optics, on the scopes and everything, there's less glare. Only thing I don't like is it seems like when I move fast around the screen, there's a whole lot more artifacting than there is on the PS3. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it's still playable. It doesn't really do much of anything. I think if I had a better TV, that would help out a lot. I think my TV is only 120 hertz now, so if I had something better refresh rate, that would probably clear that up. I'm still just struggling trying to get good guns, though. The best thing I have assault rifle wise is the infield, so I'm always trying to pick stuff up from the next guy. But I started out pretty strong on this game, and now I'm just kind of falling apart. I don't know if it's because my team's pushing the other flag too much or what's going on, but I really just kind of keep failing here for the rest of the game. I might get a few more kills, but it's nothing too spectacular. Oh, one of the other things I've noticed about Xbox versus PS3 is Probably just because there's a lot more people on Xbox Live and a lot of people closer to me, but I think this was only the second game I'd played where I had a less than 4-bar connection. And that seems pretty awesome to me. I don't know how that's going to affect things, but better connection is always good. I still have, even with a 4-bar, I've had a few situations where people shoot me before they come around the wall. So I don't know if it lies more about its connection than PSN does, but everything seems to be going pretty decently. I can find a lot more games a lot faster, and I think this game was, even against people in Australia, was still had a 3-bar connection. I know everyone in the lobby had either Australian or New Zealander accent, so what is that, Kiwi, I guess? I don't know what the proper name for New Zealanders is. I don't know if that's a slur or not. If it is, you know, somebody should probably tell me so I don't keep calling them that. Overall, I'm just pretty excited about having 2 consoles to play this on, so if I can't find anyone online on my friends list on one, then I can always hop on the other and hopefully find some people to play with. That seems to make the game better than anything, finding good players to play with, or even if they're not all that good, as long as it's entertaining, it's way better than just coming into lobbies with a whole bunch of randoms that can't do anything. I think even in this game I end up close to the top of the scoreboard, and a lot of the other people on the team end up with 0.5 KDs and less, which, I don't know, that seems to be what I've been ending up on. My win-loss is still pretty horrible. It's not as horrible as usually, because I haven't played that many games, but it's still pretty bad, because I end up on teams that get spawn-trapped and spawn into games where they already have dogs and helicopter out, which usually if I get into a game like that, I just don't even bother spawning in, but sometimes I'm impatient and I spawn in, and then I realize the mistake I made, so then I quit and get the instant loss. But hopefully I'll be able to find groups here before too long and maybe have a positive win-loss for once on one of these games. I've never had that. I've had positive KDs since Call of Duty 4, but never had a positive win-loss. Hopefully this will give me the opportunity to make a lot more videos, because I really enjoy making them and really enjoy that people actually watch them. I noticed my channel finally broke 50 subscribers. I think it was last weekend, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've been waiting on the 50 mark for quite a while. I know I did my 50-person giveaway at 49, which I thought, it's close enough, and then right after I did that I went down to about, I think I dropped down to about 40 subs at one point, and now I'm back up. I think I'm at 56 now, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's really renewed my motivation to start making videos, and seeing how well my paintball videos went over really renewed my motivation too. They're some of my most viewed videos now. If I look through the last week, they have, probably about half of my views were on just the paintball stuff, so probably going to be making a lot more of those. I really enjoy getting out and playing paintball. That's actually my #1 hobby, even more than playing video games. So whenever I get the chance to do that, I'm going to remember to take my camera. So if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. And as always, you know, thumbs up helps me out a lot. Just keep watching, and hopefully I'll have a whole lot more coming soon. Later.